Good morning, fellow rockhounds. It's day 2 of our West Texas rockhounding trip. Today is November 9th. It's about 7:45 in the morning. Kendra and I are waiting for Aaron Thomas to show up. We're going to head to the amazing Coconut 06 Ranch and do some rockhounding. Hopefully we'll find some good stuff. Kendra, are we going to find some good stuff?
I don't know about you, but I am.
Oh, well, that sounds like a challenge. What we'll do is film all the cool things we find along the way, and hopefully we'll find some good things. We all meet here before 8 a.m., get signed in, and then we're gonna head out. If you hunt with Terry Smith, her group checks in just down there, a block down there. So it's very convenient. All the rockhounders here in Alpine meet up in this general area, usually around 8 a.m., and we go have some fun. All you have to do is sign in with Aaron down there, pay your money, and then we're on our way. Yeah, this is what it's like, folks. It's a lot of fun. You better have a high clearance vehicle. We're not in 4-wheel drive, but some places you really need 4-wheel drive. This is just slow going, very dusty. It's cool though, and occasionally we see some great animals. What did we see last time, Kendra? We saw some aoudad, some, I guess those are sheep.
We saw elk.
Elk. We've seen elk. Mule deer.
Turkey.
Yeah, turkey.
Actually, it's better to zoom back out and use the reds. So see the button on the right there?
Well, we're at our first spot. They call this the View. Kendra and I have moved down the hill from the gang up there. We have a couple of hours just to explore this valley. There should be lots of agates here. We are already finding small ones at our feet, but we want to find the big ones. I'll show you what we find. There you can see Kendra over there in the truck, not too far. From there I found the first decent sized one right here. Look at this. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one to cut. There are lots of little agates around here, but for this trip I'm gonna try to just concentrate on these nicer ones. Do some high grading this time. That's a good start. I just spotted a little one trying to hide. Yeah, you can't hide from me. Look at this. Yeah, it's small. Right now I'm walking around this bed of just volcanic rock. And I think I see a good one right here. You see that? Let's see. Oh yeah, this is a beautiful agate right here. I can tell it's going to be a mossy agate. Great for slabbing. Yeah, that's a good find there. There are so many of the small pieces of chalcedony, like the ones I was finding yesterday along Hobby Road. See this little one here? I've been ignoring these because, hey, there's some nicer ones out here, bigger ones, but look at the banding in this one. I think this is worth it, even though it's tiny. Yeah, you can just see it right there. This should be a fun one to polish. There's Kendra up there by the truck. This is so much fun out here. Let me give you a little lesson what you look for. So I'm just scanning the rocks, and you see that white colored one right there, kind of in the middle. Let me get closer to that. That's what you want to look for. Check it out as I get closer to this thing. Oh, that's definitely going to be some kind of big agate right there. Oh my goodness, I can't even. Let me get the hammer out. This looks like it could be a good one, right? So bear with me for a minute here. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get this out. Oh my goodness. It's coming. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So this is what we can see. Oh my. Let me clean this up a little bit. This could be a really good one here. It's difficult to clean, but I think this would be a great one to take home and get slabbed. Because what we see here indicates that there's definitely something going on there. Although the bottom side looks not so interesting. Regardless, I'm going to go ahead and take that one back to the house, get it slabbed. So check this out. Just a few feet from where I found that big one, I saw this. This stuff is very common out here. It's like a jasp agate, really pretty stuff. It tumbles beautifully. I don't know if I'm going to pick much of it up this trip because I have so much at home, but yeah, look at that. You can really see the pattern. Maybe I will take this one. That's very pretty. I think that should go in the bucket as well. And I mentioned that sort of light green rock that does so well. Here's a good example of some here. You see how it just stands out? There's a piece there. You see there's a little piece there. Yeah, this stuff is gorgeous material. I just don't want to fill up my buckets with this. It's good stuff. This is just day one. Tomorrow we'll be at the Boxcar Ranch. Maybe if I see it there, I'll pick some up. But I think for today, I'm going to leave most of this here. But if you love tumbling rocks and you're out here, I'm telling you, pick up a bunch of that. You won't be disappointed. Getting ready to walk up this hill, I just spotted this dark little nodule here. That's definitely a dark agate nodule. Looks like it could be really plain on the inside, but I think it's worth taking home and cutting. Maybe there's something in there. It's too bad I'm not picking up all the small agates I'm seeing, because I want you to notice how many are out here. So you see there's one there. There's one there. A couple of tiny ones there. Little one there. Little one there. A couple ones there. Really, this place is just littered with these little agates. I could not ask for better weather out here. I'm up on the hillside. You see my lovely wife, Kendra, down there, rockhounding. There's our truck. I'm up on this hillside, not finding much up here. I think I need to get back down to the valley. What I'm seeing up here is just this volcanic rock, not the stuff I want, not the agates. So apparently this is not a good spot. This ranch has 110,000 acres, so it's not always easy to find the good spots, but they're definitely out there. I'm going to head back down and we see where Kendra is. That area was pretty good. And just like that, I'm back off that hillside down to this area where I was having better luck. And sure enough, one of the first things I see is this little nodule right here. Is it big? Ooh. Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh, this will be a good one here. There's no telling what's inside of this. Could be mossy. Probably going to be mossy. We'll find out when we get back to the shop. So we decided to move up to the top of this hill. Here's the truck. Kendra's over there. But check out the view from up here. Oh my goodness. Great agates and that view. And when I say great agates, I'm telling you folks, they're literally everywhere up here. This place is incredible. So I'm only gonna pick up the really nice ones. I'll show you what I find. You cannot begin to understand how many agates are around here. This hillside is incredible. I did an earlier video last year in the same area and it was just incredible. I picked this one up because, check this out. It's small, but oh, this would be a great one to put a face polish on. You see all the detail in there? That's going in the bucket. Literally just 50 feet from the truck. It's incredible. So I see a couple of big ones here. There's this one here. Yeah. Let's see, what's that one be? Well, it's not huge, but then I see this one right here. Look at that. What is this? Well, it's kind of plain. I may leave both of these here. I don't know where the other one went, but that's just the sort of variety we're seeing here. Here it is. No. Where the heck did it go? Huh. Another one there. God, it's everywhere. Crazy. I need to start every clip with a shot of this view before I zero in on what could be an interesting rock. Look at this right here. Clearly it's chalcedony, right? Let's get it out of here. Is it a bit, well, that's probably a keeper right there. It's a big chunk of that dark chalcedony. Sometimes it contains bands and sometimes there's some color in there. So I believe we need to keep that one. But Again, the view. I should end every clip with a shot of this view here. It's so fun. I wish I could express how amazing this area is. So I see this little one here. See that? And then I picked up this one just a second ago. That looks fun. Also this one here, which is some sort of biscuit. What's this one? Let's look at it. Oh, it's small. But these three agates were within a foot of each other, getting to enjoy that view. 2 feet away, and check out the bots on this thing. I don't know that this is a great agate. It might be. It's enormous. I don't think I can. Here's my hand for scale. I don't think I want to try to get it out. It looks like, though, there's a lot of you see the host rock there, or the rhyolite kind of mixed in. That's why I don't think it's a particularly great agate. It has some beautiful bots on it. I might try to get this top part off because this looks more interesting to me. But this bottom half, yeah, clearly, you can really see it there. That's just too much of that volcanic rock thrown in. We'll see, maybe I'll get it up, I don't know. So check it out. I did break it up with my hammer, and wow, it turns out a lot of this is some really cool agate. It's that mossy agate, you see? Wow. It's way too big for me to get out of here. I may take a couple of these pieces I broke off. This is a fun piece here. But otherwise, this thing's just got to stay for another few thousand years until it erodes out. You know, I'm not a big fan of quartz, but this piece, even though it has quartz, it's really cool otherwise. I'm gonna have to take this one. That's some interesting banding in there. It's so much here. Just right next to it, I saw there's one there. Wow. This is an agate lover's dream. This small nodule I wouldn't normally pick up, but check it out. We have waterline banding. That's always fun. So I'm just out here minding my own business, looking at rocks, when all of a sudden, look at this. Look at the size of these agates. Let me get my hand in here for scale. They're literally just everywhere, but these are giant. Now, do I want to take these home with me is the question. They're very heavy, and you do have to pay $2 a pound for this stuff. I don't know. It looks to me like it's mostly that mossy agate. Wow, it's enormous. This one's buried. There's no telling how big this one is. You see all the quartz coming through, but that's a giant agate. And there's a lot more right up here. Huh. Wow. Decisions. If I decide to take this stuff home, not only do I have to pay for it, but I also have to lug it back up the hill to where the truck is. Yee. Look, there's more over there. Wow, this is this is an amazing little spot here. I've decided to go ahead and leave all of this. It's a giant seam of that mossy agate. I did, though, just a few feet over, find this beauty here. It's a seam agate, but it looks just much nicer. And this is also a lot easier to carry up the hill. Now, my beautiful wife Kendra is coming down to bottom feed now that she knows all the good stuff is right here. Check out the colorful little bands on this one. They're interesting, right? Fine bands in there, but some really nice color as well. This place is really, I can't say it enough, incredible. We're having a blast out here. Check this one out that I just found. Can you see the banding in there? I'm not sure if it's showing up in this light. Take my word for it. This one, when we cut into it, oh, it'll be a stunner. Well, it's the afternoon. We've had our lunch. Kendra and I are now at another location. She's kicking my butt over there. Let's see. Did you get another one? She's just finding these great biscuits. I've only found very few. So that's what it's like rock hounding with a wife who has a sharper eye for these things. Anyway, we had a great time the first half of the day. We found a lot. This second half is a little slower, but who knows? Around the next corner could be an amazing agate. We'll see. Kendra wanted to show me this amazing agate she just found. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, that's a big one right there. Oh, that's gonna be a fun one to cut. Look at the banding in there. Wow. Wait until we get this back and get it slabbed. Are we gonna slab it, Kendra? It's your rock.
Yes.
Yep, you heard her. Keep an eye out for that video. An amazing view, no matter which direction you look. I think I found the rock from which Kendra's last little biscuit popped. Look at that. So you can see this is a big old volcanic rock. And that was the cavity that was, well, formed that biscuit. Maybe the biscuit that Kendra found. And then it just found its way down the hill. That's where they come from. All right, Kendra's showing off all of her amazing biscuit finds. Wow, she hit the mother lode. Look at that. My goodness, look at these. Holy moly. I told her we should leave, but now I'm gonna have to just find out where she was finding all these. I saw that one earlier. Wow, Kendra, that's awesome. Good job, my love. Okay, check it out, there's a little dirt devil down there. You see that? Anyway, Kendra manages to find all those amazing biscuits, and all I can manage is this pathetic little one here, quartz filled. Ugh, it's probably not even worth keeping. Oh well, who can complain, right? She told me she was just crisscrossing this land here, looking around, and they were just popping up. They're not popping up for me, but I'll keep looking. I'm bound to find one, right? After all, this is the agate heaven of West Texas, right? So, wish me luck. I just popped this one. It's a little bit bigger. It's still not Kendra worthy, but I'm getting better. So maybe I'm in a good spot. We'll see. My luck might be changing. Look at this. I just spotted this. Wow. That looks pretty interesting. It was a biscuit. As you can see, it broke open. This gives you an idea of what you'll see inside some of these biscuits. And I also noticed right over here, another chunk, maybe. Well, this looks different, but it's still a big chunk of chalcedony. Oh, okay. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Wow, the day's almost over. I haven't found much. I'm about to go back up there to the truck with Kendra, and lo and behold, look at this. I think I finally found a good one right here. This is, it's not great, but it's the best one I've found all day. Yeah, this should be a good one. Get this cut open, maybe slab it. We'll have some fun with it. We're finished collecting for the day. These 2 buckets contain my finds. Oh, there's gonna be some fun. Wait until we get these in the shop. And then this bucket here. Ooh, big biscuits. Lots of agate goodness there. You see my wife's feet and then her buckets. She kicked butt today with
How'd
the
y'all do?
biscuits.
Oh, big biscuits.
Big biscuits.
That's awesome.
At the end of the day.
So part 2 of our West Texas rockhounding adventure is just about in the books. Right now's the hard part. This is where we get our rocks weighed and we pay $2 per pound. It doesn't sound like much, but we have about 4 buckets of agates. On average, a full bucket weighs 45 to 50 pounds, so you can do the math. Our buckets aren't completely full, so it won't be too bad. We should get out of here, well, with enough money left over for a burger tonight. So next will be part 3. That's tomorrow. We're going to meet again, same place, same time, only we'll be going to the Boxcar Ranch, which is very close. I've never been. Hopefully we'll find some great agates. Look for that video very soon.